Welcome back everyone to Punny Play as a Champion, and today we are about to speak with Laurie to find out what she wants me to do.
The old woman of the mountain says we shall not trust to warrior.
There is a fabled monstrous boar that wanders these parts, and he is known as Big Bloodtusk. He has been fathering many of the wild boars that roam Pineleaf over the years, and now they pose a serious threat to travelers. You should venture out into the wilds and try to do some hunting of the Bloodtusk family of boars, especially the common forest boars that stalk the forest area, ready to waylay anyone who comes too near. And while you're out there, you ought not hesitate to bring back some provisions for Galtrev. Those pigs are delicious! So you want me to hunt meat from common boars? Well, boar hunting! Getting food from boars! I don't know, but for some reason, that sounds very, very familiar. Actually, so does the name Bloodtusk. I think that one of the first named boars you run into in the game was called Bloodtusk. Old Bloodtusk, I think, was the name. A bit smaller than this one, down in the Archet area. Of course, I think they have since removed that particular boar from the game when they revamped Archet way, way long ago. But yes, Bloodtusk. But now, let's go and find these boars. I expected to need to travel some distance in order to find the first of these common forest boars, but apparently there was one just outside of Galtrev, all eager to knock me unconscious. They're most eager to do their task. One fatty, tasty boar meat slab, or whatever units these slabs of meat are coming in. I'm sure it's more than just a tiny bit. Yeah. And now I need to find 8 more of these, and we'll be able to feed the fine folk of Galtrev. I am back, and I've dealt with those mean old pigs.
I have heard the wails of the coof-roll in the night.
These shanks will make a lovely meal for my folk, Pinecut, and we will need all the nourishment we can get in these uncertain times. Thank you for your service to Galtrev, but I have more to ask you. Oh, I'm shocked. Really shocked.
Speak the names of evil pigs, for you will call them.
In the western parts of Pineleaf, you will find a huge den of the even meaner, nastier kin of Bloodtusk lurking in the great numbers. There are the elders of the common boars, and they are even worse than their younger cousins. If you wish to prove that you are a worthy hunter of game, you should go call their numbers of these hardy boars next. Alright, so now I've taken care of the common pigs. Now let's take care of the meaner, older, hardy pigs. Fortunately, the hardy boars are in a nice specific area instead of just scattered all over the place like the common boars are. And of course, I had forgotten that we had different levels of boars until I was in the middle of killing the common ones and started running into the hardies instead. Now, what makes these meaner? I can see that they are bigger in size. Morale seems to be about 16,771. Oh, 6,000, not 16,000. Good grief. I was making them be even nastier than they are. Ha 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 ha. But anyway, this will take care of the big ones, and now I got to defeat 10 of them. See, because that's the common with 6. Look at this. They have the same morale level. What makes these bigger and mean? They're both normals. They're both the same level. They're both the same morale. What makes these bigger and meaner and nastier? I have the slightest idea, right? Yeah, that's a comment. Yeah, what makes it so? Is there some special difference between them that makes these meaner, bigger, nastier? Well, the comments occasionally stun me also. So it's not the stunning of it that makes the difference. It's something else. I wonder if there was a difference when they originally released the expansion and that over the years they converged. Maybe I should bring down a lore master at some point to see if there are any differences on the internals. Because right now, they look to be pretty much the same. They just claim to be hardier, but they are just fooling the folk at Galtrev. They think these are nastier boars. They have formed a reputation. That means nothing. That is it. That's it. They're... Alright, maybe they're a little bit meaner, but they're not tougher. I don't think they're any hardier. That is just my opinion, and that is what I'm sticking with. Are you sure you sent me to the right boars? They didn't seem to be any meaner or tougher than the others.
Sleep often escapes me, for the night shadows bring fear.
Well then, you may have done well for an outsider, but I am still not impressed. Oh, what a shock.
Do not speak the names of evil things, for you will call them.
Now that you have tried your hand at dealing with the nasty piglets, you should look to the great sire of this family, Big Bloodtusk. He is descended, they say, from an old and grizzled boar who wandered into Dunland from the far north and has only been seen by a few people. There is a great den near Bloodtusk's dwelling, and it can only be his, but he is not there often. You should lure him there and try to make him attack you. I doubt you will survive, by gut, but at least it can be said that you are brave. Well then, let us go and see about this mean, old, big Bloodtusk, and see if he's as mean and old and big as they say, or if he's just like the commons. Now, how am I supposed to lure this Bloodtusk? First, I'm going to clear out this area, because it could be that he only looks mean because all the other pigs will come up and defend him. Yeah. Alright, let's take care of this one. Obviously, we don't want one right next to the thing that I'll be luring him with. I would presume that's what that sparkly thing is all about. Go, and area clear. Well, let me... Now, I think this should do. Therefore, that's a big footprint. That looks like a human foot, or actually a giant's footprint if you ask me. Okay, at least he's a signature. Right? Oh. It looked huge! Huge! Big! And it was too far away. Oh, good grief. But it looks like he has, ouch, twice the morale of the regular pig. So at least he's bigger, at least he's a signature, at least he's meaner, at least he's knocking my morale down. Well, at least he's going down. There you go. Fine. I'm victorious. Oh no, that was just his first cousin once removed. Now find the real big Bloodtusk. Right. I am back.
Evil things stare in the night.
You? Why are you still alive, Pinecut? I heard the distant squeal of wild boars enraged in a great battle and assumed that you met an untimely end at the tusk of Big Bloodtusk. You certainly smell like a wild pig at the moment, but here you stand. Could this mean that you bested him? I suppose you're not so feeble as I presumed, Devoniad. Wonderful. Now, do you have anything for me? Let's see. Nothing useful. I thought so. Whew, you have a big white tree for me. How about that? Well then, I think that's enough for Galtra. We've freed them from their bondage. We have gotten something so that they could eat. And I think it's time for us to head out to the road and see if there's anyone else in Dunland that we need to help. We are now heading into the Starkmoors, where I think we'll be having our next little section. First, I think we are going to run into a traveler in the road up ahead. Yes, in fact, I can see that little quest ring up above. Hello there. How are things going?
Hear me out, Devoniad, for I have a tale to tell.
I do not have anything left, I swear. The raiders before you took it all. Please don't hurt me. Oh, wait. You do not have the look of a rival clansman. Oh, my name is Andres. I was taking this caravan to Varden for an upcoming auction when I was beset by the Dragon Clan. They are an evil lot, and I suspect they answer to Isengard. Saruman is not the friend that he claims to be. There are few who can see through his tangled web of lies, and my clan, the people of the Ox, least of all it seems. I seek to change that, but to do so, I must be in a position of power. Among the Ox clan, merchants, that means money, which I had hoped to raise for the coming auction. Please, I ask for your help. I have not yet had time to assess the damage of my caravan. If you could check the cart and goods, then venture out against the raiders, I would be grateful. They came from the hill to the east. All right, I suppose I can do that. Let's see, what do we have here? Well, here's a journal, a ledger. Most of the pages of the ledger have been ripped out and taken. Why would they take the ledger? The few remaining pages appear to detailed crop amounts and various household items. This is most likely an accounting of all the goods Andres has in his homestead. The missing pages are vital if he is to put together a respectable auction. The Dragon Clan raiders must have taken the pages with them for whatever weird reason they have. A reason to kill Dragon Clan, I guess. Now, as if I needed a reason to kill Dragon Clan. I mean, really? Let's see what you have in the crate. Or not in the crate. This crate is filled with shattered pieces of pottery. The pieces indicate that several pots are missing. The quality of the smashed ones are very high, and the pattern is foreign to Dunland. If any remain, they would be a good price at an auction. Okay, so collect some of them, assuming they're not shattered already. Well, let's see. What's in the bag or not in the bag? This bag is mostly empty, but a few of the bandages it once held remain. They are soft and damp to the touch. Your skin feels soothed when your fingers glide over them. No doubt these bandages are very valuable, and the Dragon Clan raiders will have taken them. Alright, I suppose I could collect bandages, pottery, ledger. Let's do that. And finally, these boxes, or the cart at least. The wheel is damaged and broken. It does not look like it is possible to repair it here on the road. If Andres is to continue on, a new wheel must be found. The Dragon Clan camp to the east would be a good place to start looking for the new wheel, while I go around there killing Dragon Clan and collecting ledger pieces and collecting bandages and collecting pots and all sorts of fun stuff like that, which is what I'll be doing in the next episode of Piney Plays the Champion.